On or off the field, I work overtime. On the court or not, I take charge of mine. Beast mode when it's game time. Turn the bass up when they play mine. Sports base, and you know it's live. We on front.
Sports Base Radio, man. You already know we back, man. Your number one source for sports and hip hop. I am your man, Rayne. Of course, we here with Laquane the Maven, and of course, we got the Dab Daddy, Mr. Z himself. So, you already know how we do, man. We cover sports, hip hop, and of course, the number one thing that we're gonna cover is our opinion on the Lebron James trade to the Lakers, the topic of Facebook, all kinds of other shit.
Topic of the sports world in general.
For now. I mean,
it's kind of dead right now. We're in a dead.
You a Lakers fan, right?
Who?
You.
No.
Why you say it like that?
No.
This cat ain't got no team. He hot.
Well, whatever. I mean, I don't hop the Golden State or the.
Yeah,
I'm not like the Cleveland Nets that just go anywhere where LeBron go. I like the weak teams. I gravitate the weak team, then I build them up.
They ain't say nothing when Jordan. Everybody was a Jordan fan, but didn't claim the Bulls. So now somebody claimed LeBron as an issue with that.
Yeah, because he done went to 4 different teams, and they go to 4 different teams with him.
But my whole thing is,
they ain't say nothing about Kevin Durant.
No, I'm gonna speak on both of those right quick. First and foremost, like as of right now, I think Kevin Durant is probably one of the weakest players up in the NBA. He got the best game in the NBA, but he's the weakest. How you go to a team that beat you 3 times in the finals?
And answering the little kids on Instagram.
Yeah, and he was like I swear, like as of today's players, he was like my number 2 guy. I'm a Carmelo Anthony fan.
I respect
or whatever,
him.
but he was like my second favorite guy up in the NBA. And then once he did that little trade, when he was with OKC, like he's one of them people that you build pieces around. Like you don't go to a team that was already 72-10,
right,
or whatever, and then.
I agree.
But he had to compromise his points and everything anyway, because he was gonna have to distribute.
Yeah.
No, not Westbrook.
Are you talking about?
No, yeah, Durant.
He had to compromise when he went over there.
Yeah, I mean, but see, the thing about it is, like, again, I still feel like he could have went anywhere else and made a dominant impact on a team or whatever. He could have made his own. He could have like solidified his own legacy rather than go to a team that was already.
But you can't be mad for people chasing rings like that.
Right.
Yeah, but see, back then, back in the day, you know what I'm saying, people, I mean, I know that they had their little strong teams back in the day. You know, you had the Pistons and all that, but none of those, the Celtics or whatever, you had your Lakers back in the day.
Loaded.
Or whatever. Of course, you had the Bulls.
But those teams were built from the inside. Yeah, they wasn't hopping. They were drafted.
Right. They wasn't hot.
They made themselves that good.
Exactly.
But see, this my whole thing. Y'all getting on LeBron. But nobody, and I brought this up way before Skip Bayless and the rest of these characters. So let's go back to this. You don't say nothing about Shaq doing it.
What did he do?
He hopped over to the Lakers.
Okay, but the Lakers wasn't that good.
Hell no.
They wasn't that good.
Lakers aren't good now.
Huh?
Lakers aren't good now, so why they criticizing LeBron? They're not good now.
This is 4th team. This is 4th time. Like, stay on.
Hold on, wait, nah.
Hopped how many times?
How many times
Shaq hopped? Let's go over the teams
for one thing,
Orlando, the Lakers,
and that's it.
Phoenix Suns.
He wasn't in his prime. But he wasn't in his prime. He was a dead man walking.
Yeah, he went to the
He was a dead man walking. See, he didn't even know. He was a dead man walking. He wasn't in his prime no more.
Well, everything after the Heat,
Yeah, he wasn't in his prime no more.
I didn't even mention the Heat.
But he was a journeyman at that time.
Not when he went to the Heat. He got a ring when he went to the Heat.
Yeah,
he
with
did.
Dwayne Wade.
But you want to know who delivered that ring? Dwayne Wade. But on to the topic at hand. LeBron James to the Lakers. I mean, in my opinion,
but we know
I feel like this is a weak move from a stamp. He will tell you, as LeBron, he magically twists things and make you feel, it's a reason. I went to Cleveland because I wanted to go home. I went to the Lakers because I put my son in a high school in California.
He's 33 years old now.
But I'm going to tell you, this is all is a twist to fool you. See, what LeBron's trying to do now, let me finish. Let me finish. See, what LeBron is trying to do now is, he know he can't catch Michael Jeffrey Jordan. And my boy Skip Bayless, like he said, he trying to catch Michael B. Jordan. See, he want to be in Hollywood. He never even said anything about I want to go there and win. Or LeBron is thinking about beaches. saying.
So was Shaq.
Bitches.
He got a wife, man.
Beautiful. Hey, what that mean? He's thinking about the glorious days in Los Angeles, the weather. He's not thinking about winning. And what he's trying to do is take the pressure off himself.
You better be thinking about them damn earthquakes.
When you get a ring, what you gonna do?
He's not gonna get a ring.
Okay.
What he wants to do, he know he can't beat Golden State with a bunch of babies. Can he beat Golden State with the present team constructed? Is it a yes or no question?
This is a 3-year plan.
Oh, 3 years. So look,
He gonna get his ring.
the boy is 33, about to going on 34. I mean, what the man is trying to
And
do
he playing
is.
like 23. Go ahead.
I agree.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
I
But
don't
you
know what
never
kind
know.
of training he go
I
through, but
agree.
that man's an ox.
I agree. And Tom Brady is 40 playing on 20. But guess what?
Yeah.
One day, Father Time, and you never know when it's
Tom
gonna
Brady's
happen.
position in LeBron is totally different.
Yeah.
Tom Brady don't get
Yeah,
half the contact
yeah.
LeBron get. Go ahead.
Have to contact.
Nah.
He don't.
This is NBA. This
LeBron-
man is getting chopped at his knees.
Who?
This man is avoiding pressure.
Oh my God.
What do you mean? This is football. You saying he's not getting twice the
Tom
contact?
Brady don't
What do
get
you-
hit.
Thank you.
He don't get hit.
No,
Fuck no.
He might don't get hit as much as other NFL quarterbacks because of his time of getting rid of the ball. But you want to talk about football compared to basketball and say he's not getting as much contact?
As far as him,
What
to
type of
compare them
contact
two,
LeBron get? Oh, you fouled me?
Give LeBron
A
a that
foul?
position.
you can't even whistle on LeBron and your spit get on him and he gonna be yelling at the ref like, yo, you ain't see that foul? Yo, that's LeBron. You know that is.
Hey, man, the man is taking pressure off himself. He know he can't win with these babies. The world knows he can't win with these babies. There's no pressure to beat Golden State. I'm just here to ball out in Los Angeles. I have nobody saying, oh, you should be in the NBA Finals this year. I have nobody saying, oh, you should beat Golden State now. He done lost to these people 3 times in a row. So basically what it all boils down to is now I'm playing on a team where the pressure is totally off.
I see that they said that.
No, the pressure's on him, man.
How is the pressure on?
Y'all think that they gonna get
The
Kawhi
pressure
Leonard?
is on. I'm gonna tell. No, wait. He
Explain.
asked us him. I'm gonna give a simple answer.
All right.
Taught.
Him going all the way to the Lakers.
Okay.
Where have they placed them at? In the playoffs already. Is that not pressure
They'll make
already?
the playoffs. No, they'll
Oh,
make
why?
the playoffs.
Why?
Because of LeBron.
Oh.
But will they make the
So him being there automatically got that team to
in the
play-
playoffs?
Oh.
Yes.
So
He's great. I'm not hating on him.
They gotta
he's
see my
from
nuggets.
you. It don't
But-
sound like that.
I'm hating on him because I'm saying that he don't want the pressure on him. I'm not talking about
pressure's
make
on
the,
him no
I'm
matter
not
where he
talking
go.
about make the playoff pressure. I'm talking about make the Western Conference Finals pressure. I'm talking about make the NBA Finals pressure.
Oh, he'll eventually get there. But
Will he get there this year?
No, I didn't say he will.
Oh.
But he gonna get there within 3 years. He gonna get that ring.
I mean,
And then we'll talk.
3 years.
He'll get it before
goddamn,
Dallas
man.
get
That's a
theirs.
long time, man. 3 years, God.
Not as long.
Man, he
What
still-
years are we talking about? Long time.
3 years, man. A lot. I mean, who knows what can happen in 3 years,
I
man?
want to know when Jordan played against 4 All-Stars.
Oh God.
Oh yeah.
Where did Jordan come from? What
I'm
did
just
we?
asking.
Let me tell you.
I'm just asking.
What?
Yeah, you a Jordan fan, so
Right.
give me some facts in that
Give you
data.
some facts. I know one thing.
All right. That.
Jordan beat the Lakers.
Oh. With how many
Jordan beat
All-Stars?
Portland.
With a stacked team like Golden State.
Jordan beat Phoenix.
With a stacked team like Golden State.
Man,
thank you.
Jordan
Let's
beat
just
Utah
add-
twice. He never went to a game 6. I mean, Jordan beat them
I'm pretty
tough
sure
Knicks
LeBron
teams.
could beat a team that has just 2 All-Stars.
Jordan beat the
Hell
tough
yeah.
Indiana team. I mean,
He has before.
I'm just saying, man.
Like, but I mean, you also
He never
gotta
lost to a Mavericks team. He never lost to a team like the Spurs in
Oh, he
5
did.
games
You talking
by
about
a
that-
record margin of 20 points. I mean, Jordan never lost. So
But
when we talk about Jordan,
let's
let's
not
be
mistake.
clear.
You know what I'm saying? But hold up.
He
Because
lost to
when
the Mavs, bro.
When he played the Pistons, like what? He lost like what 2 years before he
That's
to
the
them.
playoffs. He was a baby. But let's talk about once he won. Did he ever lose once he won? Did LeBron lose once he won?
Hell yeah.
Did Jordan
just all last
lose?
year.
Did Jordan
Oh,
lose
this
once he won? Did Jordan lose to a quality team like the Mavs, a team who had a player such as Dirk and a bunch of role players?
Now wait.
I mean,
Which Jordan are
Dirk's
we
second
talking
best
about?
player was.
We talking about Bulls
I'm
Jordan
not
or
talking about
Wizards
the
Jordan?
Wizards
Oh,
Jordan. He was at the end of the
Wizards Jordan.
You know he was
what
at
I'm
the
saying?
end of the road.
Oh, so is LeBron.
He retired.
Was he
LeBron
the same
at-
age?
Yeah, retired
LeBron at
again.
the
Wait,
end of the road.
Weren't they the same age?
No, Jordan like 40 years old. What do you mean? He retired when he was 36. He came back when he was 38. Look, right now, LeBron is 33 years old, and you just said that he plays like he's 20.
He do.
Okay, then. So it's not the same situation at all.
But if you want to talk about age for age and break it down,
It's still not age for age. Jordan retired twice by this time. How many times have
LeBron don't retire.
Okay, then. Okay.
That man a bull though, for real.
LeBron.
Yeah.
But he lost to the Mavs.
That's all right.
In 6.
He's still an ox, bro.
He lost to
That
the
was-
Spurs
his
in
physical
5
training-
games, bro. By a record. LeBron is in the record books for losing in a record margin.
Wait. Which Spurs? Which one are you talking about?
What you mean? Which one?
No, because
the second time after they beat them that first time when they supposed to have lost. Remember?
Yeah,
They was
he
in
was
Game
young.
6 and the
He was
Spurs was up by 5. They fouled Kawhi Leonard. He missed both free throws. LeBron come down and hit the shot, and then Ray Allen hit the shot. Only thing Kawhi had to do was make one free throw, and then he have another loss on his record as far as his championships.
We're not doing all
But
these.
the year after, the Spurs beat these people by a record margin of 20-something points per game. That doesn't happen to the greatest of all time. That doesn't happen to him. He lost to the Spurs, bro, by a record margin of 20-something points in 5 games. I don't know how many times I should highlight it, put it in parentheses. But it happened. Record margin. 5 games. 20-something points a game.
All right, so my question or whatever, like with as good as Kevin Durant is or whatever, like will he ever be able to be compared to Jordan or whatever, being that he is on such a stacked team or whatever? Like, I mean, because you gotta think Kevin Durant numbers is up.
Kevin
there,
Durant
like,
ain't on the level of
But it's possible, though.
No, it's not.
If they keep winning, I don't care how great that team is. If they keep steamrolling people, I mean, at the end of the day, it's gonna speak for itself no matter how we look at it.
You're not even the best player on the team, and you're gonna talk about him. Okay. You're not even the best player on the team, so why are we having this discussion?
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, scratch your head.
Who's better than Kevin Durant in Oakland? Steph Curry?
Let me tell you something. Let me end this conversation right here.
Go ahead, hit it.
Steph Curry rearranged the way the game is.
True.
So that's not even in the same vocabulary
What does
with
that
Kevin
mean?
Durant.
What's that mean?
Nah.
Dirk rearranged the game.
No.
No.
Not the way
does
Steph
that make
Curry
him-
did.
The way Jordan did dunking, Steph
Dirk
Curry
did
doing
too,
threes.
though.
No, bruh.
Dirk established
No.
the big man
You can't compare.
hitting threes,
You can't
trailing.
compare this wave
What
that
was big
Steph
man?
Curry.
What was big man
The
shooting?
big man isn't even relevant because of Steph Curry now.
The big man is relevant because of Dirk. Every big man want to shoot threes now. There's no such thing as a center anymore. It's because of Dirk Nowitzki.
No, there's
But
no
see, he
center
was a
because
small forward when he
because
was
of Dirk.
doing all that though.
No,
Like,
he's a
at the
power
time-
forward, but he's still 7 foot. He's a 7 foot power forward.
When he first came in the league, he was a small forward,
Like,
though,
he's
wasn't
a power forward.
he? Oh, okay.
He's
Well, yeah.
7 foot power
Either
forward.
or. Either
Steph
or.
Curry
Like,
rearranged the game.
I mean, I agree. But
This
that
man
doesn't
shoots
make
half-court threes.
So
and
Kevin
everybody
Durant
else
gonna
foul.
ride on that wave, but I mean, in order for him to come to
So
that
Steph
team,
Curry
he
a
had-
better player than Kevin Durant. How?
Yes.
How?
I'm a.
Like he's
Who's
6.
the MVP of that team?
Bro, Steph Curry haven't even won an MVP in
No.
any finals.
Who is the MVP of that team?
Just
Just talk to
told
me
you.
of the whole
Kevin
season.
Durant done won 2 MVPs.
They were winning before he got there.
Okay, and they lost while before he got there too.
Once.
And they won once.
They had their best
It make
record
it so
before he
bad.
got there. They don't need him.
The one that
They
they
don't
won.
need him.
Oh yes, they do.
All right, so
They
you mean
won
to tell
before
me
he
that
got there. Quan.
They only won one.
They still
and the
won.
one that they won, Kyrie
Kevin
Irving was
Durant.
hurt, and Kevin Love was hurt. LeBron best player was Dellavedova.
So you mean
So
to
you
tell me?
honestly think?
Seriously.
Yeah,
So you don't think
Quan.
Golden
They
State?
only- they
So
only
wait. I know what you're
won.
gonna say.
They
So
only won
So
one.
Golden State need Kevin Durant.
I mean, I'm just saying.
No.
All right,
So
put it
that's
this way.
what determines
Put
a
it-
player
Put
that-
it this
that-
way.
that is-
Put it this way. If they didn't have Kevin Durant, Houston Rockets would have skinned that ass
Man,
this
shit,
year.
no.
Shit, they had him on the ropes with Kevin Durant.
hell
What do
no.
you mean?
Oh yeah,
Bro.
They won 73 games without him.
And they lost. In the
not
finals.
trying to-
And they lost in the finals. They lost in the finals. My boy Kyrie Irving did your boy Curry like drugs.
Look,
What? He
Quan,
did him like drugs.
You know, I usually,
just wanna know.
I'm usually with you on these things, bro. I usually ride with you on
Help
them.
me understand how you win 73 games
Rayne,
and
let me tell
lose
you
in the
something.
finals.
Rayne,
They lost.
When
in the
I
finals.
talk, you're never gonna be able to ride with him because I only speak the facts.
You're not speaking facts right now. They look.
So Rayne crazy too.
Yeah. Yeah, y'all both crazy as hell.
Time
The
out,
fuck?
bro. You need
Hey,
to
look.
solve
All right,
that.
look, hold on. We're gonna take a break
You
real quick.
talking crazy,
We'll
man.
come back.
Come back to
We'll
this.
come back to this.
To this.
But we'll
We
come
can
back
take
to
a
it, man.
poll right now and ask who's the best player on that team, and
It's
it
just
won't
Kevin
be.
Durant's not even close.
Hell no.
Kevin
All right,
Durant
but look.
joined the
All
ride.
right.
Oh,
I
We-
agree with that.
We're gonna take a break. We're gonna come back, man, with the second segment. We're gonna continue this one on the
Yeah,
second
this
one.
one
We
right
gotta-
here.
we gotta
What
keep
Kevin
it.
gotta
Durant,
get
if
to
he's
the
that
bottom
great,
of this.
what would Kevin Durant do on that Cleveland Cavalier team? And LeBron was on the Golden State.
We're not comparing Kevin
No, no,
Durant
no,
to
no, no.
LeBron.
I'm just asking us
That's
to-
a whole nother
No, but
debate.
I'm just telling you, put him on another team if
LeBron
he's
is
that
better
great.
than Kevin Durant. I'm not arguing that. I'm
And-
saying he's
and
way
Durant
better
is not the
than
best
some
player on the
6'3".
team. He's not the.
All right. We about to dip, man. Sports Base Radio. We'll be back in the second segment. You already know what it is.
We out. We coming right back. Keep it locked.
We back picking up where we left off. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about Kevin Durant, this argument, Kevin Durant and Steph Curry. So we got back to Maven.
Steph Curry.
We got.
All right.
Hey man, go ahead, hate man.
Neff Curry. I'm not a hater. Believe me, I'm no hater.
So can we get back what was off camera? The man has made.
Has no MVPs.
Okay. But that's
But you the best player though.
Well,
Whoa.
I mean, sometimes you don't need a trophy to tell you that
To
you're
show
the
you
best.
how you
What
went.
does that have
I'm
to
gonna
do with
still
the
say
like
the
he
only
did.
reason why I
doesn't
think
wanna play with
personally
Steph.
the only reason why Kevin Durant is always the MVP now is because he takes the most shots. It ain't even
makes the most shots.
no, but you can't tell me that if he wasn't on the team
Well,
or
he was
if
MVP
you
with
gave
Oklahoma. So what are you talking about?
No.
No, he was MVP with
No,
Oklahoma.
because he never won a ring. I'm talking about Finals
Because he
MVP.
won.
if you gave half
I'm
of those
talking about
shots.
Finals MVPs, bro.
If you gave half of those shots that Kevin Durant took
Iguodala won Finals MVP. What's your point?
to Steph
Let's
Curry
bring, no.
or
Let's
Klay
bring
Thompson,
Andre Iguodala in here.
that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Oh, he's
That's
great.
what I-
Andre's
that-
Andre
defense was on
Iguodala is
point.
great.
Really, you making my point.
Yeah.
There
He's
was
better than Kevin Durant.
There was no Durant on the Warriors, and Steph still couldn't win the MVP.
But
I mean, still couldn't win the
Iguodala's
ring.
defense was on point.
Let me ask you
Why
something.
didn't he win the ring?
Why does everybody
Who?
want to join with Steph?
What? Huh?
Yeah, because
So
that's
now they want to join with
that
Steph.
team
Yeah.
is centered around Steph.
Because they picked up Andre Iguodala. They picked up a lot of people before Kevin Durant even joined that train.
Right.
Yeah. So
But that doesn't mean they want to join with Steph. That mean they want to join with the Warriors.
No,
that's-
hell
you know
no.
that's not why they.
I
wanted
mean,
to-
yeah.
They wanted to join with Steph.
They
Join
wanted to be
the
with Steph.
Warriors.
They knew what they was about to get with Steph anyway.
Thank
Like when we seen Steph and Monte Ellis, we knew what Steph was gonna do.
You take Steph over Kyrie Irving.
Hell yeah. Kyrie Irving ain't gonna
You
hit
take
them
Steph-
half court
What
threes.
Kyrie Irving did him for the finals that they won. I mean, he oop-apped them, and then he hit the three to win the ring. The three hurt all around
Now,
the
do you
world.
trust
Steph
Kyrie
has never
to hit a
been
three
known
or
to be a
Steph to hit a
top-notch
three?
defensive player.
Who?
Steph never been known to be a top-notch defensive player. But nobody's perfect in all aspects of their game.
Right.
But
Listen
as
to
far as
you.
playing with him, no, because there's nobody with all perfect aspects.
Who's a
of their
better
game.
finisher at the rim, Steph or Kyrie Irving?
See, we talking two different subjects. We're talking about
I want to know who got the best skill set. Curry is a better team player, like team
Do you
oriented.
think there were better players than Jerry West during that time?
I mean, I
in
wouldn't-
your opinion,
I
in your
wouldn't-
opinion.
I wasn't living. Shit, I'm born in
Now you
88.
know-
The hell if I know?
You look at YouTube.
The hell if I know? I really don't. I mean, I don't know. What?
My point is though that just because you're not a Finals MVP,
But you gotta
that-
be one though.
Oh, you got- okay.
I mean, I'm just saying, if you the best player on your team, you gotta at least win. You gotta at least be the player that was the best player in the waning moments. Seriously, think about it.
But he was an all-around player though. Like I mean,
He never
Steph,
won an MVP.
he don't have
How you
to.
be the best player on your team and you never win an MVP?
Like he's
How is that
one of
possible?
those quiet factors.
But he the best player on his team.
He is.
But
Who?
he never won a
Steph.
Finals MVP. He never was the player that done it for you. He never was the player that done it for
He did
you.
in the regular season. Okay, so
He get you there.
2 times.
Out of 82
That don't
games,
mean
he get you
nothing.
there.
Hey, look.
That don't mean nothing.
Let me ask y'all something.
Answer my question.
What?
That don't mean nothing. 2
Yeah,
times.
no, I mean something.
All right.
But let me ask this. What would have happened the first time Cleveland versus Golden State? And I just want to ask because it went
Hypothetical.
6 games.
Yeah.
Right? It went 6 games. All right. Kevin Love got hurt in the first round of the playoffs to the Celtics. The boy Olynyk tried to rip his arm to pieces. Kyrie Irving got hurt in Game 1 in overtime against Golden State in the finals. So I just want to know something. What would have happened if LeBron had those two horses? Mind you, it went 6 with his second player being some guy named Dellavedova. What would have happened? I just want to know. I mean, we giving this guy so much credit for winning one ring without Kevin Durant, but LeBron was minus his two best players. He was minus Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love. Like, literally, he had his top two players other than LeBron was Dellavedova and J.R. Smith.
Yeah, Shumpert too.
Okay, Snufford ain't even in the league no more. Like, he's trash. Seriously, he's trash.
Shumpert was alright though. I mean,
He
because
was
Shumpert
okay.
he had defense,
But
and he had offense also.
If that's your third best player, you leaking. He's trash.
Nah,
That's
'cause
just it's
at
trash.
that particular time though, like Cleveland had a nice little bench with them too.
That just shows
Like
how great
who?
LeBron was. That's all that shows.
But
That shows how great LeBron was. Let's take it back to, do you remember the time? All right, let's talk about this.
It's that Michael Jackson shit.
I'm about to say I only fell in love once.
No. You
once.
remember this time.
Put a ring on that bitch.
There was a team that there was a team
ring on
that
that
was
bitch.
worse than this Cleveland Cavaliers team this year. Do you know what team that was? You was around during this time.
A team worse
And
than
he got a win out of the series.
Talking about Allen Iverson against the
Yes.
Lakers. Okay.
Yeah, he had no squad.
Okay. But he didn't.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Now you were right.
I'm about to
It's
prove my
all-
point.
It's all you.
He never won Finals MVP because he never won the Finals.
Right.
So what are you taking away from Allen Iverson?
Nothing,
you
because
put
he
that-
never won the
because-
finals. But Kerr have won 3 finals, and he doesn't have 1 finals MVP.
Just because you
You're
win the
making
finals
my
don't mean
point
you're the
again.
Finals MVP.
Huh?
Just because you doesn't mean
He
you're
the best
MVP
player.
level.
He's
Not
the
necessarily.
best
player.
LeBron was the best player of that series. He had nobody. He put up 51. He put up more.
But he didn't win the chip.
It don't matter.
But Golden State won it.
You don't. So
They
because,
won 3. He doesn't have 1. Even when they didn't have Durant, he won 1 and don't have 1. That don't mean nothing. That like you're the best player and you wasn't the most valuable player. Let that sink in. He wasn't the most valuable player on his team.
Because
Not the most valuable player.
because he set Kevin Durant up for those points.
Oh God. Okay.
All right.
He, but you can't say that. You can't say that. First and foremost, when
Durant for
LeBron,
that. I
when
mean,
Steph Curry run to that 3-point line, everybody's gonna pull over there because they know what he can do,
Right.
or whatever.
He
So
tracks the double
he's
team
still
on the 3-point
impactful
line.
because like they have to double team.
Oh, he's
him.
impactful.
And when he runs to the hole,
I'm not
they
even-
still
I'm
double
not
him,
even knocking
whatever.
him.
So he dishes it.
So
he
that
dishes it
doesn't
out.
make a play in the Kevin Durant being Finals MVP.
No, because most of the time, like Kevin Durant is an off-ball wing that doos you most of
The
the
only
time
time
in
they
It helps
ISO.
when someone picks
The
up.
only
he-
time they
he
double
do you
Kevin
most
Durant is
time
when he
ISO.
run in the inside.
Kevin
They
Durant,
don't even guard
They
him.
double
on the
team
three.
Steph. They
Kevin
double team
Durant
Steph.
don't even need Steph Curry to be great. He do you in ISO. He
You're
gets
right.
the ball. He gets the ball on the perimeter,
Laquane.
and he do you.
And he would have beat Golden State with the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Maybe
If
one
he
day.
was that damn good.
Maybe one day.
Okay.
Maybe one day. Not that year. Well, maybe one day. But I mean, I don't know, man. I'm just like, I would give him a top 5 player in the NBA.
Who?
But it's Steph Curry. But
And you gonna give Kevin Durant what?
I give him second. LeBron first.
Weak
Kevin
ass.
Durant. Well,
He
who's
had
second?
his time to shine against Golden State.
But he shined with Golden State. Like he's.
No. Let's.
Hey man,
That's a
Against
coward's
Golden-
move, man.
I agree. It's a whole move. But what I'm saying is,
But he had his chance. But we're proving facts from
young
there.
boy LeBron James set the precedent for these bitch ass niggas to do the shit that they doing.
Shaq did.
No, Shaq did. Shaq was like 37 years old. He just
Not
tried.
when he went to the Lakers. He was still fresh in the NBA. He
was.
just left Orlando.
And you wanna know what? You wanna know why he did that? I know you old enough to remember this. Remember? Orlando was playing with his money. They wanted to sign him, but they didn't want him to get him the money he want.
And what
So
made
he
him
said,
go to LA though?
LA wasn't stacked. LA had some dude named Elton Campbell as their center. Yeah, they had Eddie Jones and Nick Van Exel. They wasn't stacked. They didn't have Kobe yet. Kobe ain't come till '96. And it was
He came after Kobe.
He came before Kobe. Kobe was a raw rookie in '96.
No, he didn't.
No. He came in.
Nah.
Kobe was there.
No,
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
He left Orlando. Matter of
in
fact, let me tell you-
'95. He came a year before Kobe.
he came when Kobe came. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Kobe was
He
a
left.
raw rookie. Let's be for real about this. Kobe averaged like 7 points a game his rookie year. He was shooting air balls. Kobe was trash.
He was dunking on niggas, though.
Kobe was trash his rookie year. Kobe ain't become Kobe till about 2-3 years in. Kobe was trash.
I'ma say-
We can look it up. He was trash.
I'ma
I'm
say-
telling you, he was a rookie.
I'm gonna say his second year.
What?
Yeah, man.
He was trash. He averaged 7 points a game his rookie year. I swear to God on everything I love.
They got beat up by those Houston Rockets, and that was 9-5 because I was an Olajuwon fan, so I know.
Oh yeah, Laquane was a monster.
So I know. It may have been when Kobe just got there, but I know Kobe was there before Shaq.
Nah, he wasn't there before Shaq. They might have came in the same year. Maybe 95, 96. Kobe came in 96.
Yeah.
Shaq was there.
Shaq was still with Orlando in 95 because they lost in the playoffs in 95
No.
to Houston. Yes, they did.
They lost.
I remember that. They lost
94. 94. Because that was
Alright, we
the
gonna
year
have to get
into
before
the second one
that was
then.
the year before Jordan came back.
Then who did Houston beat the second time then?
Yeah, they won 2 straight. You right.
So, and I think that was. I don't know. I got to go back and.
But
see.
he didn't come in 97. He must have came in 96. They must have came the same year. But either way, Kobe wasn't nobody. Oh, that's a big help. He was a 17-year-old dude out of high school. Like, let's not act like Kobe was a shift mover. He wasn't. Kobe wasn't Kobe till about 98.
Did they have Derek Fisher and Derek Fisher?
Nah, yeah. Him and
Yeah.
Kobe came in the same year. They both was first-round picks the same year. Derek Fisher was a later first-round pick from school like Alabama State, Arkansas State. He was nobody either.
Whoa.
Arkansas State,
Let me ask you something.
Little Rock, some shit.
Where did Terrell go to? Where did Jerry Rice, the greatest wide receiver, go to?
Just saying, man. It was late first-round pick.
Where did Pippen go? He went to Arkansas
How
State.
if I know?
He was
He ain't
to
go.
Little
Nah,
Rock.
he ain't
Yes.
go to nothing like
Look
that.
it up. Yes. You want to put money on it?
No, I don't. Cause I ain't
He went to
all the way real.
Arkansas Little Rock.
Okay.
So I mean, you act like.
Where was he drafted? I bet he was drafted in the lottery.
I don't think Pippen was allowed.
Bet he was drafted in the lottery. And I don't even know.
There's a bunch of shit we gotta Google, man.
Hey, look, man. Bottom line is,
Like,
what you saying about what Shaq did ain't nowhere near in the stratosphere. What LeBron shifted.
LeBron
LeBron shifted
don't
the
have a
whole.
squad either,
He
though.
shifted the whole paradigm of free agency.
Yeah, that's
He
'cause
made it so players
they
can say,
follow
you
what
know
great
what?
players do.
He
I
made it so you say, you know what? Fuck these owners.
Yeah.
Fuck these GMs.
And if it wasn't
gonna-
for him, Kevin Durant couldn't do what he do. And from this point on,
Man,
so
he's
he's a legacy.
again. He set the precedent for these
That's
players
what legacy
to move.
people do.
Okay, let's move.
That's what legacy people do.
I'm gonna go Cleveland, Miami. Oh, Wade's getting a little older. You know what? I'm gonna go back to Cleveland, make it
Like
look
people-
like I'm going home. When it's really,
What?
I just want to go
People
home
don't
because
switch teams.
Kyrie Irving.
Don't act like that's brand new.
Oh, the Cleveland.
act
Oh,
like
I ain't
that's
got
brand
no.
new.
I'm going to Los
All right,
Angeles.
all right.
He's
Don't act
jumping.
like that's brand new.
It is brand new. He's jumping in his prime. Give me somebody else who was jumping in their
He's not
prime.
his prime.
LeBron ain't in his
3 years old.
He's still in. Is LeBron his prime?
That nigga's past his prime. He's
Oh.
just a great player.
Oh God. Oh God.
33 is not your prime.
Bro, it's his prime. He averaged the best numbers of his life.
That's just because he's a unique
Oh my God.
I'm gonna have to agree with Quan on this one. I mean,
Just because he's 33 don't mean he's not in his
age
prime.
don't mean shit. Or whatever.
Bro,
like, he's still
he's
putting up
changing.
big numbers.
player.
so he ain't in his prime. LeBron hitting threes now. Don't you know LeBron? Don't you know people used to sag off LeBron when he shot a three?
Yeah, I
Don't
do.
you know they used to
That's
be like,
because he's
I want
improved that aspect of his game, but that don't mean he's became a smarter player. What that? Yeah.
He's still not dunking powerful.
No, he don't dunk like he used to.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hell no. He's
God.
gonna bang on niggas.
He don't
Goddamn.
dunk powerful.
He don't finish like he used to.
He,
No, he don't.
Ask Terry Rozier. Just ask him. Just
Man.
ask him. Ask him. He don't chase them.
He don't dominate. He don't dominate like
He don't
he do.
dominate. Bro, his numbers is best they ever been.
Yeah, but that's
What is it?
not from just dunking and whatnot though. His numbers.
What's going on?
I mean, that has nothing to do with him dunking.
Why did he take the Cleveland Cavaliers to the finals, a team that you say he ain't got no back?
He didn't.
But he ain't in his. But what's going on? How's he able to do that?
He's an exceptional player. That's why he's better than Kevin Durant.
But it's not in
that
his
doesn't
prime.
mean. I mean, you can. Hey,
His prime is not still.
bro, he's in the twilights of his career.
Like Jordan was winning championships when he was 36 years old. He was still in his prime. Only reason why Jordan retired because the GM wanted to break the team up. He wanted to rebuild. I just want to know, this man 33, you saying he ain't in his prime.
He in his prime.
He in his prime, bro.
He in his prime. Like
He's still in his prime.
Yeah,
You give me a player that's in the LeBron type, mold as far as talent, that was jumping. Bird, no. Magic, Shaq, no.
And please.
What?
Shaq was a monster from start to finish.
Shaq got traded to
Shaq was a
Miami.
monster.
Shaq got traded to Miami.
Won't nobody come in the hole with Shaq.
But he got traded. He wasn't in the offseason like, you know what, Wade, let's join up.
Yeah,
Chris
but,
Bosh,
but
let's
all
join
of that
up.
is irrelevant if you
got-
get a championship.
Just give me a player of LeBron's stature that was jumping around. You can't. He's the only bitch ass nigga that ever done it. It's facts.
Look, only thing I'm gonna say is, people sleep on Shaq. Shaq was a dominant force from very start to very end.
He didn't
or
hop,
whatever.
he didn't hop around.
Nobody was going in the hole with Shaq. How many people didn't dunk
During
on
that
Shaq?
era when centers was still relevant, yeah, nobody could hang on.
Very little didn't dunk on Shaq.
Centers aren't relevant.
It's
We got a little bit of time or whatever. So what I'm saying
We
is,
go to another topic.
yeah,
This topic getting
this we can go on and on about this topic or whatever.
Right.
So all right, we about to go on commercial, man. We're gonna go ahead, refill these drinks because my shit is low. Or whatever,
shit
you know?
low too, man.
Yeah,
Talk about
and
the
then
Cowboys,
we gonna talk about some other stuff, man.
Cowboy, that's pop.
And what?
We gonna talk a little football, a little bit of hip hop, man. You already know how we finna be.
If you want to do that, then-
Sports-based
wait a
radio.
minute. You know they just had. Wait.
Man, it's
Wait,
lit, man. We
hold
going
up.
on commercial, man.
Let me tell you
Back,
something.
man.
Hold up.
Back, man. We
We'll be
going, man.
back.
We going on commercial.
Sports-based radio. Hey, hold that thought.
They
because we
just
coming
wait.
back at it.
Wait. They just had a poll on America's team. They just had a poll on America's team,
Who they say?
and it was the Yankees. So if that's the case,
Yankees,
let's
man.
talk about. Oh, yeah.
Goddamn Yankees,
Well,
man.
goddamn Cowboys.
Hey, look, man, we going on commercial break, man. We be right back, man, in about 60 seconds to 2 minutes. This guy wailing. We out. Sports-based radio, #1 source of sports and hip-hop. We back off commercial break. We're going to get into a little bit of football talk, you know what I mean? And, I don't know, general consensus, I just got a question for my guys. What's up with this Earl Thomas shenanigans going on? He recently, as in last December, 2-3 games before the finale, chased my boy, well, not my boy, but the Cowboys boy, Jason Garrett, into the
That's
locker
your
room
boy.
saying,
That's
he's
your
not-
boy.
Blaming
He's,
that
That's
not,
your
he's
boy.
not my boy.
That's your boy.
You should have got let go a long
I
time.
want to off him. I want to off him. Straight up, I want to off him.
Nah, he a Cowboy.
I
That's your
wanna-
boy.
I want to off him.
But in order to do that, you gotta have somebody decent to replace him.
I got one.
Who?
Chris Rashad, Seattle's former defensive coordinator, is my defensive backs coach.
Yeah, but
He's gonna take off. I'm trying to tell you what's gonna happen now. We're gonna be good this year. Our defense gonna be top 5. Teams are gonna come. I don't care how good we is. I don't care if we go 14-2. Teams are gonna come in for Chris Rashad as the head coach. Jared Jones gonna be like, you know what? Our defense was goddamn top 5. This is the best they've been in the last 10 years. We can't let him go. He's our golden boy. Well, let's off Jason Garrett and make him our head coach because teams is coming after him.
You think right now is their top 5?
Our defense? Yeah.
Top 5.
Yeah, I believe that. I'm looking at it the way you're not looking at it because you don't know the Cowboys like I know the Cowboys.
If we just
But
talk about the NFC, yeah, but let.
top 5, you heard me right. So what? I'm just saying, hypothetically, Jason Garrett is not my boy.
Yeah, but no.
He's not my boy. I want to off him. But anyway, like I'm saying,
Minnesota,
Earl Thomas.
Philadelphia.
Okay. Where you going now?
I mean,
Jaguars.
Don't forget the Rams.
I'm just talking about the NFC. But if you want to do that, then hell
The
no.
Rams, that defense is okay.
What?
That defense is okay.
What do they need to fill in any holes?
They need some linebackers. They need some safeties. That defense is not
Safeties.
Safeties.
They just got to. Oh.
They got Talib, bro.
Talib is a cornerback. He's a cornerback. I'm talking about
defensive
safety.
backs. Okay.
Okay. So
They
Earl
still be
Thomas wants to be a Cowboy in the worst way. He's recently posted on Instagram, Cowboys is America's team, His teammate, former teammate, Cliff Alvarez, is retired now, came out and publicly said, now Earl Thomas is a professional NFL player for a professional NFL team. He's come out and said that Earl Thomas while other players used to sit in the locker room and harp over a victory or soap over a loss, Earl Thomas used to leave. He used to put on his clothes and leave right after the game just to go and watch a Cowboy game. He literally used to just leave to rush home just to watch the Cowboys play as a fan. Like he's okay. I'm not even an NFL player anymore. I'm putting myself in the perspective of a fan. So you recently had, the Cowboys Seahawks trade talk. Where do you think this is gonna end?
I say
he's not a free agent until next year.
But he got 1 year on his contract, and Seattle know that they're not that he's not gonna.
If I were him, I would. I mean.
If I would
go ahead and trade him.
Yeah, if I was the president of the Seahawks, I would give him his wish. Yeah. Go ahead, take your ass over there.
Get something for him.
Or whatever. Yeah, you can get something out of him, whatever, because the Cowboys do have a lot to offer besides.
They ain't in that division.
Yeah, and exactly, they're not in the same division, so like they can go ahead, trade him away, get something valuable for him, or whatever, and keep it moving, or whatever. Because like I wouldn't want to hold anybody there, especially like if we win a game and you don't celebrate with us, you go watch another game or whatever. I would say shit, go ahead, because like you want to have people on your team that wants to be there.
Right.
If he was on my Detroit Lions and he did that shit, I don't care how good you are, kick his ass.
He liking posts from.
Go ahead, take your ass on somewhere.
Oh, he's
like
commenting.
Oh, see, I don't follow Dallas.
Yeah, he's commenting. He's saying, you know what, Dallas is America's team straight up.
How you gonna say Dallas is America's team when you're on the Seahawks? Like, if I was that GM, I'd have kicked his ass on the team right there.
So what is their ulterior motive for not doing it yet? Like, what do they
punish him?
Yeah, but see,
he's punishing them because he could be the free safety for them and give up a go route.
But if you think about it, though,
I mean, he could play half-ass.
Not if you go in the direction Seattle's going anyway. If they're blowing up their whole team,
pretty much what they are.
Let them go.
Yeah,
but they want the farm. They don't just want a cow. They want the whole farm.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
similar to the situation with
Kawhi Leonard.
I mean, if I was the organization for Seattle, I'd go ahead and get something out of him instead of letting him walk away with nothing. That's what I would.
Right, and instead of keeping him on the team, a team that he don't want to obviously be on or whatever. Like I wouldn't try to keep him on there, especially again, like you said, like he's skipping past celebrations or he's skipping past grievance when they lose or whatever.
Dipping.
And he's just saying, I don't give a damn.
TV like me.
Or whatever. And obviously, if he feels that way, whether they win or lose, then obviously his main focus when they're playing isn't on the team. He don't care how his stats end up or whatever, because you can't care about how your stats end up if you're nonchalant to you winning or losing.
But he's a great player.
He may be a great player, but he actually may be a dynamic player, but he's not giving it his all because he don't want to be there.
And in other words, he's a great player that's a hindrance to the team.
Basically, they don't play the Cowboys every week. So after the game, he leaves and goes watch the Cowboys on TV like me. But when they played the Cowboys, like when he had a chance to go up against his favorite team, it was an opening. Like, okay, the game is over. He literally chased Jason Garrett down the tunnel.
I seen that.
Went in the locker room with the Cowboys players. And you know what? I give this man credit because he could have been a bitch about it when the media asked him questions and be like, you know what, this was about blah, 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 blah. No, he told the media straight up, I told the Cowboys, if you can come get me, come get me. And he got his teammates that's, they diehard Seattle at heart because that's the team they play for, around him. And he didn't bitch up and renege what he stood for. He stood for Dallas in front of his people. He stood for the Crips around his Bloods. I mean,
but see, even with that being said or whatever, if I was a Seattle fan, if I was just a Seattle player, whatever, I would feel disrespected about that because
disrespect started at that point when he ran on down to that Cowboy locker room.
Because you got to think if I'm not mistaken, in that game they lost or whatever. So
we lost.
Y'all lost?
Yeah. We lost.
Okay, but still, that further proves my point or whatever. Like, you're supposed to be
it's the last game of the regular season.
It was the second to the last.
Second to the last.
You're supposed
to
be.
He didn't give a fuck.
That's I don't fuck with that shit. Only because I fuck with like loyalty. Like if I'm with you, then I'm with you.
But at the end of the day, you still got to get left on that contract.
Right.
So
regardless of whatever, you know what? If I was the GM, I wouldn't trade him. I'm gonna make you suffer. Yo, you want to do that fuck shit to us? You gonna roll out this last year?
But what if he make you suffer? Like, what if he plays half-ass? That's making you suffer now.
You know what?
Because now you're not getting the Earl Thomas. Like,
that may
he
be
could
true.
give up a deep go route that he's supposed to, be in deep, high coverage.
All it takes is one time bench.
Yeah.
But
Bench him.
But there's another situation similar to that with another player that I think is going to be similar to this, and that's Gronkowski. I think that he's trade bait. I really do.
Yeah, they've been saying that since actually early.
And the only difference is that Earl Thomas don't have his quarterback talking up for him. I think Tom Brady is kind of talking up for him, and I think Tom Brady got a bigger mouthpiece now than Belichick. So
exactly.
I mean,
ain't nobody with like
fuck Belichick. I'm going on the record. Fuck Belichick. He traded. He traded Jimmy Garoppolo, and then in the same breath this year wanted to jump up in the draft to get Baker Mayfield. That's insane. Like, you trade a quarter.
But that's
insane.
But they got rid of Deion Lewis when
wait.
That's insane.
Letting Garoppolo go was not his call.
That's
That
insane.
was front office call.
But he's the coach.
He has no say.
That's insane.
Yeah, coaches have very little say so.
But
Like nowadays, like you said,
That's why
Tom
there's a
Brady
rift
got
now.
more say.
That
than
caused the rift.
To
this point.
It was his call. He agreed to it because he's with the Shanahans. So he said, you know what, Shanahan.
They gave him an option of who to give it to. They gave him the option. Kraft was over top there. It'll come out. It's going to come out.
He gave himself the option. He's with the Shanahans. He gave Garoppolo to the Shanahans for a second-round pick. The Shanahans is his man. Yeah. He gave Mike Shanahan is his man.
But that's because Kraft gave him the option of who he can trade him to. He said, let him have the option, but we're going to let him go.
For a second-round pick. And then in the next year, you try to draft a quarterback in the first round.
No sense.
That don't make no sense. I got a pair of Jordans that are great. I give them away
then you're gonna
for a pair of Vans, and then go to the store the next day, a pair of the same Jordans.
Hey.
That makes no sense.
Hey.
Well, Baker Mayfield ain't Jimmy Garoppolo, though, so you wouldn't say it's the same Jordans. Jimmy Garoppolo
it's
is
better.
On a different level.
So it's worse.
So, Baker Mayfield ain't no Jimmy G. I don't think so.
Okay, it's worse. Okay,
I mean, we gotta see. We don't want to jump to conclusions right now.
We don't know yet.
We don't know how he can perform in his first year.
I'm just saying, man, it makes no sense. But I just want to ask another question. Okay, all for Earl Thomas. He wants to be a Cowboy. We all get it.
Yeah.
What is the surprise team this year, like realistically, that could sneak up on people? Like, people are not paying attention to them. They're sleeping on them, They're doing what our executive producer's doing right now. They're yawning. Who is the...
I'm going to say...
Whoever it is going to come out the NFC South. It's always...
I'm going to say the Browns.
Browns?
I'm not buying them.
I'm going to say the Browns or whatever. They made some... They picked up some good-ass pieces, bro.
They did.
Or whatever. Especially coming from last year or whatever, like where they didn't win a game.
Right.
Or whatever. Now... They got a good run game. They got Carlos Hyde. They got a great quarterback. They got Tyrod Taylor, or whatever. Like they picked up some. They picked up some great pieces.
I only give you that because that division, that North is suspect. But I don't see them doing much.
I can assure you they won't be last, and they gonna win quite a few games.
Will they make the playoffs? Will they win 9 games?
I don't think so.
Because they haven't been over 500.
I can see
8-8.
I can see them winning
8.
I can see them winning 8. You can go ahead and quote me on that one.
Okay.
I'm gonna say they're gonna win 8.
They're gonna come over top Cincinnati,
Yeah.
Baltimore and Pittsburgh.
Trash.
Yeah, Baltimore trash.
I believe in them.
Or whatever. Like they got
I don't see
RG3
them going
as a
over
backup
Pittsburgh.
quarterback. Anybody got RG3 on the team, I'm not rooting for. I don't think it. I can't see it.
They got 2 black quarterbacks. That's trash.
Yo.
I mean, I'm disrespecting my race, but I mean, if I was starting a team, I want a 6'4", 6'5" white dude that reads defenses. Us as black people, our first thing to do is hike and look to run. I mean, it's
Oh, there's no
what
black pocket
It's
quarterbacks.
what? Give me one.
Hey yo,
What? Give me one. I'm waiting.
what's the quarterback for Green Bay? Like Hundley?
He's trash.
I think
So much.
I really think that with him, Hundley, or whatever, if he like that was his first year, if I'm not mistaken, or
That was his second year.
He did have
it's
a
the
black
second year.
quarterback that won
But this is
MVP.
first year in the game though.
Sucks.
This is first year in
He
the
have
game
a black
because
quarterback
he
that
was
won MVP, and you
Who?
say MVP.
Who?
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 2 years removed, you forgot already?
Who?
Cam Newton.
Oh God! You talking about the same guy who
Wait,
wouldn't
wait,
even
wait,
speak
did
at the press conference because
Wait,
he
we're not talking about
we ain't talking about that.
I gave you the
We
answer.
ain't talking about that.
He won MVP?
And he had an
Hold on,
arm
next,
on him.
next
You
subject.
talking?
Thank
You talking about Super Bowl
did he?
MVP? Because that's what I was talking about. Finals MVP. I'm talking about the winners MVP. I was never talking about regular season MVP because if I was, Steph Curry have won that. I was
But
always
let's
talking
be
about
realistic,
Finals MVP.
Well, let's be
Super Bowl
realistic, though.
MVP.
For the
lost
most
the
part,
ball.
like the quarterback position is
But he did.
like what 80% white, or whatever. Anyway, the quarterback.
Hey, you want to go there? Let's go here, man, with the
No.
elephant in the room, man. What?
What are you talking about Cam Newton though?
He got the MVP.
Yeah,
I
he
answered
did.
your question. All right.
Cam
He
Newton was
didn't
a
get
monster.
an MVP.
Who else made it
I'm
to a
talking
Super Bowl
about
that
Super
don't even
Bowl
have a job
MVP.
yet?
Huh?
Who else made it to a Super Bowl that don't even have a job yet?
I mean, you keep.
Like you can't take nothing away from Cam Newton because
Cam
that year he
Yeah,
was
you can't
he was,
take nothing from Cam.
he was nasty.
What
Like, you
did he
couldn't
do
stop
last
him.
year?
And has no
Last
team.
What
Wait,
did
wait.
he do last year?
But
Who
that's
does
the
he
same
have on
thing.
his squad? Name some member. Name some
Cam
players.
Newton is
Wait, wait.
average.
Yeah,
Wait.
he
He
has
is average.
he has a
Name-
bunch of
name
no
some
names,
He
bro.
is so average.
He got a
Who
bunch
you
of no
got
names.
that's Pro Bowl material
why-
on that team?
why is
Who
that?
is Pro Bowl material on the team?
Yep, this day back to
Oh,
basketball.
thank
You guys
Who
still
is
got to
Pro
answer.
Bowl material on the Patriots, the team that go to the Super Bowl every year? As a weapon. You give me one. I'm waiting.
Okay,
They're in a
first,
weak division though.
Oh! Why they in the
weak
Super
division.
Bowl every
which
year?
year we talking about
What
though?
does that got to do with being in the Super Bowl? You still got to win playoff games against the other best teams in the AFC.
Cavaliers had to win playoff games.
Oh God! Why is Tom Brady in the Super Bowl every single season? Every
Who does he
single
have
season.
in his way in the AFC?
I'm talking about in the AFC.
Yeah.
In the whole AFC.
Go ahead.
So now.
Oh, Jacksonville. Okay.
So
Go
we're
ahead.
not even.
That
gonna-
was just last year.
That in order they have to get to the Super Bowl to beat through the AFC. So go ahead.
Black quarterbacks are trash. That's it.
Cam Newton won the MVP 2 years ago.
Cam Newton won the MVP
Oh,
in the regular
wait. He
season.
done set himself up for this.
He won the MVP in the regular season.
need to trade Dak,
Michael
don't
Vick
you?
was trash.
need to
Dak
trade
is
Dak.
trash. Dak is fucking trash, and I'm a Cowboy fan. He's all right. I can't stand him. I wish I still had Tony Romo. You know what? That's the end of it. That is the end of it.
Nobody wants
That
him.
is the end of it. I
No,
wish
no,
I
no,
had
we talking
Tony
about
Romo.
now. Yeah,
Dak Prescott is
The man wanna
fucking
ask him to
trash.
stay off the team
We
in the
out.
first place.
Sports-based radio. Next Thursday. Well, the Thursday after that.
Yeah.
Yo, don't get this nigga no more.
What?
Bye.
Don't get this nigga no more.
But Dak is trash. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
he's solid.
We can win despite a
Dak
Dak
is-
is fucking trash.
Dak is more of a.
solid.
Dak is fucking trash.
He's a pocket quarterback.
Black quarterbacks is trash. Kill what y'all said. Michael Vick, only thing he
What
want to
about
do is
Tyrod
run.
Taylor?
Tyrod Taylor got
So
benched.
you wait.
He got benched.
Wait.
What do you think
All right,
about this,
Quan,
what?
serious talk.
He's good. He's good. But that's 1 out of 32.
Quan,
Give me
Quan.
another one.
On the off the field, I work overtime. On the court or not, I take charge of mine. Beast mode when it's game time. Turn the bass up when they play mine. Sports base, and you know it's live. We on